Disney Fantasy is completely rerouting and heading east instead of west to avoid poor weather in the UK. Instead of her September 8th British Isles cruise, the ship will visit Norway and Belgium for the 7-night itinerary. Safety is always the first consideration for itinerary changes, along with ensuring a good guest experience. Poor weather can really wreak havoc on a cruise itinerary, canceling ports, causing delays, or just putting a damper on destinations. For Disney Fantasy's next sailing, the entire itinerary and even the countries visited must be changed for smoother sailing. Disney Cruise Line reached out to booked guests to alert them to the change 2 days prior to embarkation. The ship is currently homeport from Southampton, UK, and the planned itinerary was to have been a 7-night British Isles cruise. Unfortunately, that itinerary along the west coast of the UK is no longer possible, and the ship will be unable to visit the planned ports in Ireland, England, and Scotland. The safety and well-being of our guests and crew members is our highest priority, the cruise line explained. Given the anticipated strong winds and adverse sea conditions, we must revise the itinerary and will be visiting Norway and Belgium instead, where conditions are forecasted to be more favorable. The newly revised itinerary for Disney Fantasy is as follows. Monday, September 8th, depart Southampton. Tuesday, September 9th, day at sea. Wednesday, September 10th, Hagesund, Norway, previously Cove, Ireland. Thursday, September 11th, Olden, Norway, previously Liverpool, England. Friday, September 12th, Stavanger, Norway, previously Glasgow, Scotland. Saturday, September 13th, day at sea. Sunday, September 14th, Zeebrugge, Belgium, previously Portland, England. Monday, September 15th, return to Southampton. The ship's time of departure and return to Southampton is not affected, only the direction she will be setting sail and her port visits along the way. The 129,750 gross ton Dream Class Disney Fantasy can welcome 2,500 guests on board at double occupancy or up to 4,000 guests when fully booked. Also on board are more than 1,400 crew members to ensure everyone has a truly fantastic cruise vacation. The ship only has 3 sailings left from Southampton for the season. After her September 8th, September 15th, and September 22nd sailings, Disney Fantasy will be entering dry dock for several weeks for refreshment. On November 3rd, 2025, she will depart Southampton on a 13-night transatlantic cruise to Port Canaveral, calling on La Coruña and Vigo in Spain, as well as Funchal, Portugal along the way. From Port Canaveral, Disney Fantasy will offer primarily 4- and 5-night Bahamas cruises, at least through September 2026.